Okay. Hello, everybody. I wanted to put together this little training, and bear in mind that this is going to be a training video that I am sharing with you the ability to be able to integrate Leadpages with easywebinar, leaving the Leadpages page on Leadpages, so that way you can utilize Leadpages. Other tools like A/B split testing, other integrations like say with Infusionsoft on the Leadpages end of it. So this is going to be lengthy. This isn't going to be anything speedy because I have to walk through the process in which to create this. And what this process is what I want to happen is I want to be. This is my template. This is just a simple test event that I'm using for this demonstration. And what I want it to do is I want to be able to use Leadpages integration with my autoresponder, or any autoresponder for that matter, so that way I can capture the lead when they sign into Leadpages. But I also want them to auto-register for the event. Okay, and kind of make it as seamless as possible. So the process for this, because we don't have an API level of integration with easywebinar yet. Hopefully, when the SaaS model comes out, we will have it. But as far as right now, there are other methods of integrating Leadpages, but that causes you to have to download the template and then upload onto your server, and you lose a lot of the abilities that Leadpages offers. With this method, what we're hoping to do, and what it does work, it works for autoresponders that are able to pass the variables. The variables meaning the name and email address. When we use a custom thank you page within our autoresponder, we send them to the thank you page of easywebinar. Okay, but for this instance, for this integration, what I have come across is a simple PHP code, okay, that we are going to modify to essentially become that custom thank you page. Okay, and when your autoresponder passes the name and email, it's going to automatically sync it up to your one-click registration URL for that event. So, and because we're using this as a thank you page, it's essentially what the script is doing is it's a page. Okay, that all this information gets passed on to, and within this script it passes it on to the one-click URL and automatically fills it in for you. Okay, it's going to sit here for 5 seconds. So you have the ability to add a logo, add your company name, and a little message saying you will be redirected to the thank you page or your event details in 5 seconds. Okay, and you'll see all this happen in real time. So what I'm going to do right in front of you now is go ahead and edit this code, and I'm going to show this with Aweber. Right now, I know Aweber works, and I know that Infusionsoft works. Any autoresponder that allows you to pass the details, the credentials, or variables, or merge tags, or however the autoresponder wants to call it, as long as it can pass that information to the thank you page, this should work. But for this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to do it for Aweber, and I'll show you an image and where you can do it for Infusionsoft. I cannot provide more information on Infusionsoft or any other platform. I do not own any other platforms or have access to any. So this will be, you can take what I'm showing you here and use it within your own tests. But like I said, if it can pass on the information, then this will most definitely work. Okay, so the first thing we got to do is I'm going to take that that logo image, okay, that logo image is sitting at this URL. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that URL, okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it in between the quotation marks right here. Make sure there's no spaces in between the quotation marks at the beginning and at the end. Okay, I'm using just so that you know, I'm using Notepad++, just because it breaks it down into commands into a structure that is easier for me to read. This file, this PHP file that I will provide for you, I'll provide it in a text file. You will actually I'll provide it in a .php, and then you can open it in a text or Notepad editor, and then just click save as, and that way it can be renamed. So I don't need to change any of that. I don't need to now. This may change based on your autoresponder. This name, this get name and get email, this may have to be changed in order to suit your autoresponder. But for Aweber, and I believe in, well, I'm not gonna say that this will definitely work on Infusionsoft. But as of right now, this does not have to be changed. But if it does not work, and you're able to, if your autoresponder can pass on the information and it doesn't work, then most likely it's because of this tag right here. Okay, so this right here will have to be changed. But for this instance, I'm not going to do anything else. My company name, I'll just put down, this is my company name, so that you can see that I'm changing it. You will be redirected to the thank you page in 5 seconds. All right, we'll just leave that there. Okay, so I'm going to slide this over to my other monitor. And what I need to do now is I need to go into my template where I've set up this test, and I need to get this URL right here, which is the one-click registration URL. Okay, so I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it right there. Okay, so that way when I bring this back over, I need to get the HTTP all the way to the name. Really, I mean, really, the only thing that's going to change between mine and yours, and what this URL structure says, is the domain name is going to be different, and the one-click registration dash whatever. Okay, that might be different, or that will be different, because that -2 is the number 2 is the second event that was created within my account. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to get all the way up to name equals. I'm going to copy all the way up to name equals. Okay, so it says name equals. Paste. So that's all that needs to be changed. Attendee email. So that's what I pasted in there. That right there is going to get pulled when it gets it from here. Okay, this right here is the call out to echo it, to mirror this get. Okay, so then what happens is and then you have the next thing is within the code is it's going to say and, because it also needs the attendee email, which is already in here. Attendee email. So you got to and right here, okay, right to the left of that cursor, and attendee email equals. and then this is the echo of this one up here. So you don't have to change none of that. So that's all we need to really put in there. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and save as. It's already going to save it as a PHP. So I'm just going to put one-click demo. Save. Okay, so it should save it as a one-click demo.php. Okay, so that's been modified. Slide this back over to here. Where I'm going to upload it to is onto this part of my server, and I'm going to put it into the root folder of that. So I'm going to go / one-click demo. One-click demo.php. So that right there is going to be my new thank you page URL. So I'm going to put okay, so that's my thank you page URL. I'm going to have to put that into my autoresponder. But first, what we need to do is I need in my root folder, I need to upload that. I need to upload that file. I need to click on choose file. I put it in my desktop, and it is called one-click demo PHP. Click open. It is complete. Let's go back. There's the one-click.php. Let's view it and make sure that everything that I put in there has been changed. Okay, so that is the correct file. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to go into the sign up form that I'm going to use, which is in Aweber. Okay, and it doesn't need anything special, just a blank plain Jane name and email, so I'm not even going to touch nothing there. I'm going to go right to settings, and on my thank you page I need to make sure it's clicked on custom page, and I need to copy that thank you page URL so that it will redirect to this URL. Click paste. Okay, so now that once I sign up onto this list, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna get forwarded after that into the one-click demo. I'm going to click on the advanced settings, and I'm going to make sure that I pass on the form data to the thank you page. Okay. I'm going to click on save this form. Okay. For Infusionsoft, don't know if you could see this information. I was able to find an image on how to do it in Infusionsoft, and it looks pretty much the same concept. You have a thank you page for that specific web form. Okay, you're going to want to put in your own web address. You're going to put in that same thing I just did. Put in that custom page, thank you page, and then you're going to want to make sure you pass contacts information to the thank you page. Click that right there. And I believe that right there is the same as what I just did in Aweber. Okay, so those of you that are using Infusionsoft, that is probably how you do it. But like I said, I have no way of being able to verify and show you this. So moving forward, okay, So then I don't need to publish this into easywebinar, or I'm sorry, easywebinar, into easywebinar, because I'm going to be using Leadpages. So I'm just going to make sure I save this form again. Okay. List options. I know within Leadpages you have the ability to make sure that, or actually Leadpages has the single opt-in. Okay, this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm just going to make sure that that single opt-in is off. That means it's just, or I mean double opt-in. That way they don't have to click on a link inside their email address. They're just automatically added onto the list. Okay. Subscribers, let's make sure I am not even on this list, so that way there's no issues. And there I am. I'm going to delete myself off the list. Okay. Okay, so then in Leadpages, so we're going to edit my test page. I don't even own Leadpages. I'm borrowing Casey's in order to be able to do this test for you. Okay, so as you guys know how to go ahead and modify these claim spots. Okay, what I'm going to do is opt-in form 1. Integration settings, Aweber. Let me just go ahead and reload this just to be sure that I'm using the same one. Let's go ahead and reload it. And I'll go ahead and pause this while it loads. Okay, I'm back. Boy, aren't you guys thankful I paused that one? That sure does take a while. When you click on that reload button, that sure does take a while to reload and resync in back up with Aweber. Holy cow! Anyway, so I selected my Aweber because that's what I'm testing this in. I selected the specific list that you just seen me set up. I'm going to click on OK. So what's it doing here? Now it's looks like it's reloading that. Can I click out of that? Let me pause it for you again. See when it gets done. Okay, I'm back. Holy cow! So for this instance, I'm not gonna mess this. I'm gonna save time, and I'm just gonna go ahead and utilize the small one. Okay, so the small one. So I've selected my form that I want, that is redirecting to the PHP script code that we just modified, that I uploaded to the server. So now that is becoming my thank you page. That should automatically register for that event. Okay, I'm going to click on done. I'm going to click on save. Okay, so now I have to publish it so that I can view the page. Okay, before I click on that, let me hop back into and make sure I clear out my selected registrants. Okay. Why is this being funny? Okay. I'm in there as J dot samples JR, but also I'll just use, I won't put the dot in there this time. So anyway, what I will do now is I will close that. I don't need that anymore. I will just go ahead and view. We're viewing this. So I'm not in there. I'm not on Aweber at all. And within easywebinar, I was in there as J. Dot. Okay. So let's click on this, reserve my seat, and watch the action take place. As you see, we're on the redirection page. Now we're being automatically registered for the event, and we are now onto the thank you page of that template of the test event that I created. So as you can see, with Aweber, it works seamlessly. I'm not going to make a PDF file on this for you guys. I'm sorry for you guys that are speed readers, but you will have to endure this video. It is educational and it's well worth it. Well, it's time well spent if you want to use the tools that you're paying for. So I will provide. I will put this PHP file and this video together and provide it for you guys within the Files tab of the Facebook group. And you guys have fun, all right? And you guys have a great day.